Well, that's the goal, right? Is to make the tournament, make postseason play, and kind of roll from here. I think it started day one when we met the girls in our first team meeting, setting our specific culture, our standards, our expectations, and kudos to the girls. Really, it's a huge congratulations to them as well, especially the seniors that have been here for 4 years, and they finally get to experience this. So great for them. For us, this is the goal. This is the beginning, and it's certainly steps in the right direction.
I think that honestly we've been beyond fortunate to have this group of girls come in and buy into what we were trying to do, and I think a lot of that comes from the success of Nate's leadership, and then we've been fortunate with the staff that we have to just buy in and everyone doing their part, and it's been a really, really special experience from our perspective, and we couldn't be more lucky than to have the group of girls that we have. We congratulated them, and I think they deserved it. All of this success is because of them. It has nothing to do really with anything special that we do, right? It's here's the plan. They either have to do it or not do it, and they deserved every bit of it, and that's the really special thing about it is we get to see, true joy and elation out of these kids for making it to the Big East tournament for the first time, which was special. I think that a lot of the leadership has come out on the field more so than it has had at the beginning of the season, and I think that we have players like Carly and Tierney that have really stepped up, and Andy, and I think that's made a significant difference for this team, because seeing those players buy in and seeing those players have a belief, I think that's been the biggest thing for a lot of their success on the field.
Again, I think a lot of that goes back to the girls. Give credit where credit is due, and the cheesy next man up kind of mentality has been very true this year. Losing players prior to the season, losing players throughout the season. The girls have really embraced their specific roles, and I think the do your job mentality, whatever your job is, whether it's a specific position on the field, whether it's maybe not as many minutes and you're still supportive, in the locker room, on the field, whatever it is, I think the girls have really embraced their roles, whatever that might be specifically to them. Georgetown's a phenomenal program, historically and even this year again. Have a lot of very talented players. They're well coached. For us, I think the preparation remains the same, and consistency has been what we have strived for this year in many areas and many respects. But for us, it's about the preparation for the few days leading up to the game, and focusing on what we do well. I think we haven't made it a huge emphasis on scouts for other teams. We certainly have enough film that we watch and information that we give the girls and whatnot, but I think the emphasis is more focused and geared towards us than it really is on Georgetown specifically.
I think we always pay every team that we play the due respect, but I think that for us, this season has a lot been about us and what we can control and what we can't control, right? And we control how we respond to things, we control how we react to things, and that's really it. And we have to go out there with the mindset that we're going to win, and that's all we can do, and I think that if everyone buys in and believes like they have been all season, then anything's possible.